We really are looking forward to welcoming more students from this part of the world. I know they're very hardworking and they have a lot of merits, and they will find over there a very international friendly culture with very professional type of studies. We focus on skills that are really need within the companies, and we do have strong connections with those companies to help them achieve their objective. I can just add one thing, that the whole programs are 100% in English. We do not need them to speak French. But I would say just look at learning French as an added advantage because it's going to help you with a career for your life. French is spoken in 54 countries around the world, and you can acquire the French language while studying very comfortably in English on the side by the time you're done with the studies. And that's just one of the extra bonus of coming there. You can start that from here before going and make it to fluency by the time you're done.
Jupiter Media presents Avasar, telecasting global opportunities.
Hello and namaste. Welcome to Avasar program. This program is all about education, educational news, views and your career. Today we are going to talk about the Study in France program. So to provide, we have very special guest from OMNES Education, who is none other than Maud, South Asia Area Manager. Let's welcome her to the show. First of all, you are welcome to Nepal and in our television show as well.
Okay, and namaste first. Thank you very much for the warm welcome.
Okay. To begin, could you briefly introduce OMNES Education and explain what makes it one of the leading higher education group in France?
Schools in the field of engineering, management, political science, and international relation communication. We have over 700 programs overall. 100 programs are in English, bachelor and master. We really focus on professionally preparing the students and very strong connect with companies. We have over 10,000 corporate partners for 40,000 students. So that's who we are.
OMNES education institutions are well known across France and Europe. What are the key strengths, accreditation and the global recognition that truly set OMNES education apart?
So our programs are properly certified by the different certification body of France. So we do have programs that are from the Ministry of Higher Education and Research, from the Ministry of Labor. So we make sure that the programs that we offer are properly accredited by the official bodies. So that's already, I think, a sign of quality. We also have schools that are in the top 200 QS ranking that are either AMBA accredited or EFMD accredited, which is some of the top international accreditation. And I would say, the recognitions come also from the companies themselves that are recruiting massively from our students. We have one of our schools, INSEC, in fact, that just got fourth best in France for the professional preparation, according to companies, in one of the French magazines. So that says a lot, yeah.
Okay. In recent years, we have seen growing interest for Nepalese students studying in France. Why do you think France and the OMNES education is particular in becoming an attractive destination for students from Nepal?
I think they don't know much about France as being much more than just the Eiffel Tower and a nice croissant, whatever they may think we are. We are a big, economical power with companies that are successful in many different fields, whether in agribusiness, pharmaceutical, in AI. We welcomed 110 billion euros of private investment in AI in France last year during the Global AI Action Summit. So that says a lot. You access also worldwide recognized quality of education. With 20 to 25% of the top masters in management in the world for the past 15 years being French, according to Financial Times ranking. Masters in finance, top 5 are French programs. In science, we are a very small country, and yet top 3 in the world for the Shanghai ranking. so they access that kind of quality at an affordable price. The French government treats international students the same as domestic students. So they access the same social benefits as French students, public health system free of cost, accommodation allowance representing 30% of the rent reimbursed on a monthly basis. It's just among a few great reasons to choose France.
What are the most popular programs at OMNES Education for international students, especially in business, management, technology, engineering, fashion, hospitality, and communication?
Sure. So we have quite a lot of programs that are, very much appreciated. I would say at bachelor level, the Bachelor in Computer Science, that is a grade licence program, is one. The bachelors are of 3 years in France, not 4. So that makes it also more affordable and a bit easier to choose in general. So this is a 3 years degree that specializes only in last year in the field of AI or cybersecurity or web applications. So these are the options. And every year the students can do an internship. It's mandatory in the last year. And you will have an equivalent for business. We have a few programs that are BBAs. That would be, all of them are ranged between 9,000 and 10,000 euros a year. So not that high compared to a lot of options around the world. Same thing, 3 years, 3 internship, possibility of a semester exchange abroad. This is part of the offer. At master level, in business, you have a lot of different specialization you can choose from in top 200 QS ranked programs and schools. And you can do, for instance, your master in luxury for less than 21,000 euros. It's one of the least expensive options in ESCE, but it can be in different sector of finance, it can be in supply chain, international business, in so many different options. And here again, internship every year, possibility to join directly the second year if you have 4 years of relevant studies or a bachelor plus at least 3 years of relevant experience. So you can make it shorter and still get the same degree. And we do have also in engineering programs that are in AI, in data management, cybersecurity, in embedded AI. I mean, you name it, we have it all. All that in Paris, in center of Paris. So this would be the programs.
Okay. Employability is the major concern for students and parents. How does OMNES Education ensure strong industry communication, internship, and the career outcomes during and after studying?
Okay, so I would want to specify one thing, is that the placement, I live in India myself, so placement is a big thing there. It is mandatory for the universities there to ensure that they put the student directly at the interview stage with companies. This is possible and needed only in places where the employment market requires it. The rest of the world doesn't act this way, so we will never promise to put the students directly at the interview stage with companies. However, we go really the extra miles. It's not needed first, and second, the companies they have to do a different thing. They have to do what we call employment branding. That means they have themselves to come and convince students to consider them the day they're looking for internship or jobs, because those students have so many offers. That's the difference. So we go in an in-between. So we have 10,000 corporate partners for 40,000 students. That's one company for 4 students. That's what we're talking about, which is enormous. And we do engage with those companies at different stages. So we organize 350 conferences a year. Last year, there were 35 job fairs, online and offline, that were organized. And we have added a few things, a few features on top of that. We have the job room. Students at any stage can come at any day they want and ask for some unique support, coaching. Those job rooms in each and every campus we have would organize about 8 sessions to learn to build a CV properly for the European market, how to create your motivation letters. They would have a chance to do mock interviews. All this is organized by the school. And in general, that means that 96% of our students find a job within 6 months of graduation.
France is often seen as an affordable study destination compared to other countries. Could you explain the scholarship, tuition flexibility, or financial support options available for Nepali students at OMNES Education?
First of all, the French government every year is offering what we call the FL scholarship for students of excellence. It's not specific to Nepal, it's all nationalities together. And here it's the school who will nominate really excellent students, and they can get a very important stipend that helps them afford their studies. So that's a first option. Country to country, they have also local scholarship, and then the schools have scholarships. So we do offer scholarship to meriting students that are admitted, and it's around 15% on the tuition fees that they can get, and then they're free to apply to any other type of support that they want. On top of that, France allows part-time job while studying because there is a cost of living anyway that will stay. So on top of all the social benefits that are there, they are allowed to work on average 20 hours per week, okay, as long as it's not taking over the studies. And this is not, there's no concept on or off campus, it's, wherever you want. And it's an average of hours, but you can also just club it full-time for a certain number of months. That's the kind of things that are there. And we happen to have a minimum salary in France, so they are guaranteed to be paid reasonably well.
How would you describe the student life in France for international students? And what kind of the academic, career and the settlement support does OMNES Education provide to help a student adapt smoothly?
Okay, so first of all, we are in a country that is very multicultural by design. So you do have quite a lot of support generally, especially if you go to a city like Paris. There is that diversity. But the school itself has its own center for international students, so they can come and ask for support on administrative tasks. There is a job room specifically for career support. So all this is there whenever they need to apply for the social benefits, for instance. They want to open a bank account, they want to extend their visa. I mean, they can reach out to this office and receive the support that is needed. Something the students have to understand is that we consider them as adults, and the law doesn't allow us to, for instance, do the social security, which is the public health system, administrative tax for them. They have to do it, and it's important that they are on top of things. And something that sometimes is not known is that we believe in independence of those students. So if you're looking for a campus that is far away from the world where everything is organized, this is not who we are. We are we have one campus that is right next to the Eiffel Tower, so there is no dormitory there because, we would not be able to, propose affordable options if that was the case. But we support the students to find opportunities of accommodation nearby. And this is, the kind of, that means the students have to be quite autonomous, though. They have to be looking for the support. They have to be listening to when the guides have to provide. They cannot expect to be waiting for things to be done for them. Generally, I don't think it's a problem with Nepali students anyway.
You have been working closely with the Study Connect Nepal. Could you share your experience and why having an official local partner is important for students planning to study in France?
Oh, it's been wonderful. I mean, we're very happy to work with them. They provide honest, advice on what France has to offer and what it's not. I think they're also doing a good job in, presenting students that have a chance to really succeed in their studies, because this is what we are after. France is not a country that is, looking at massively welcome students from all around the world. We welcome more, and we are one of those countries that is looking at going from 4.5 lakh international students to 5 lakh international students, and we want students from more various places around the world. There are a lot of countries that already know what they can gain from studying in France, but Nepal is still yet to be convinced, I would say. But that doesn't mean you will never be in a situation like some of the countries like Canada or, where they welcome so many without putting the infrastructure behind to put that there. So it is important that students are aware and students that are serious have very good chances to get their visa and to have a wonderful experience there. So I think they're doing a great job in explaining all this, yeah.
Okay, so we are at the end of this session. Finally, how would you like to pass your message to the prospective Nepalese students and their parents regarding the France and the OMNES education for higher education?
Well, they are very welcome. That's the first thing I would say. And we really are looking forward to welcoming more students from this part of the world. I know they're very hardworking and they have a lot of merits. And they will find over there a very international, friendly culture with very professional type of studies. We focus on skills that are really in need within the companies. And we do have strong connections with those companies to help them achieve their objective. I can just add one thing, that the whole programs are 100% in English. We do not need them to speak French. But I would say just look at learning French as an added advantage because it's going to help you with a career for your life. French is spoken in 54 countries around the world, and you can acquire the French language while studying very comfortably in English on the side by the time you're done with your studies. And that's just one of the extra bonus of coming there. You can start that from here before going and make it to fluency by the time you're done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, so today we have talked about the study in France and OMNES education support for international students. If you have any comments regarding the study in France, you can write to jupitermedia11@gmail.com. And if you are interested to know more about the study options and opportunities, you can visit Jupiter Media Nepal social networks in Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube as well. With this, we are at the end of this session. So stay tuned, News 24 till next episode. Stay safe, take care, bye-bye.
OSR, telecasting global opportunities.